Hello, welcome back.
I love your chin.
Thank you. Welcome back to Panic at the Dice Roll. I am Tanner Sandrock. I am the DM. These are my friends and players. Let's see if we can do that. Oh God! Every time I look over, uh, we have Keely as Floof. Travis Gingrich as Elliot Montgomery. Joanne as Vaca. Skip Curtis. Yeah. And Og as Sheltari. I don't know. Is there anything you guys want to plug, or we get right into it? And Curtis and his chin.
I don't want to. Well, I do want to plug that with some hair, but
Oh God.
no. Let's just do
Hey,
it.
we're trying to solve a shaving accident from earlier and turning it into something manageable.
You know what I should
Can't
really
say
do?
it's beautiful.
It's lies. It's not a shaving accident. You know fine well it wasn't a shaving accident. You gave it its own intro song.
Hey, speaking of music, the music on the stream is brought to you by
yeah.
Syrinscape.
Yeah. You know what I should do is I should actually write down a thing that I have to say at the beginning.
Yeah, probably.
That would make us professional,
Yeah, we don't have enough viewers for that.
right?
No.
We also don't want to lie to people.
Yeah, set an expectation that we can't meet.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
make that ever.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway. Last time. What happened last time?
Oh yes, the consequences of our actions happened last time.
Oh, yeah.
Still haven't run into any consequences for our actions.
Yeah.
So, East Haven. You guys were in East Haven. And the new moon... Or you did
We
the
went
seance.
to a seance.
You did the seance. During which... was it Ronaldo? The halfling
Yes.
who conducted the seance was possessed temporarily by the White Lady. Gave you some insight from the beyond. I think the most interesting bit of information that you received was to Sheltari's question about whether or not he could recover his soul, and she told him that he has to recover the coin. After that, she kind of cackled at you all, and the window to the room burst into shards of glass as you saw the spirit fly off into East Haven. The next day brought the new moon and the sacrifice to the Frostmadien. You guys participated in that lottery, to which a older gentleman won, quote unquote, won. And then Sheltari had words with the speaker of East Haven and the leader of the town guard, trying to convince them not to go through with the sacrifice. But they didn't really listen. And then
we talked to Laramie.
yeah, you found a guard named Laramie. And then on your way out of town, you're checking the job board and saw that there was a bounty out for Monty, and that there was a reward for some information about some missing fishermen. The price tag, which was alluring to you all, so you decided to go find these missing fishermen. Tracking along the coastline of the lake, you found some caves and a couple partially damaged fishing boats. I believe where we left off is you guys had climbed around the path to be on the top of the cliff over the caves looking down as you guys are getting ready to make your descent. Does that cover everything?
Yeah.
Do you believe so?
Go, we go.
All right, so just to kind of reset that scene. So you guys are on top of this cliff and you're looking down, like directly down onto these kind of 4 openings to caves in this cliff face. One of them is equal level with the water line, and you can see there's frozen water kind of up into that cave, mouth of that cave, and then there are 3 other cave entrances that are various amounts of height away from the water. The water below you is partially frozen. There are chunks of floating ice, but like right where that cave meets the water there, or the ice, or water there is frozen. So yeah, what's the plan?
Where?
I think we agreed to go into the bottom cave, right? That's where we're trying to get down to because
that's probably where the
Yeah.
miners went.
yeah,
Or the
the
fishers.
fishermen. Yeah. Okay. Well, who's going down first?
Me. I go.
Do you know how to set these? And I'm like pointing to the rope and the mittens and all that stuff.
I pull out my pittance and
Oh.
my rope, which are mostly carved roughly from good stone, but they're not polished and stuff.
I think
Baka will speak up a little bit and just say, Floof and I will take point. And Baka will offer to go down and help set ropes.
Okay. Yeah, and it's gonna be
With Floof, of course.
looking down. It's roughly 100 feet.
what?
No big deal.
So yeah. So with Floof and Vodka kind of taking the lead, taking the ropes down with the pittons, can I get athletics checks or climbing checks, depending on if you have climbing gear and proficient with it?
I have a Dungeoneer's pack as part of my.
So 15 from Vodka and a 13 from Floof. So yeah, you see Floof and Vodka grabbing up the gear, the ropes and the pittons, and kind of pushing themselves over the ledge, start making their way down. You see Vodka, having spent most of their life up in the mountains, seems to make pretty good work of this, and with the help of Floof, they're able to set a line all the way down to the mouth of that bottommost cave. Once you kind of get to the bottom, you're standing on solid ice and looking into the cave. Before you, you can see it is dimly lit. There look to be like kind of cracks and fissures in the stone above the ceiling of the cave that's kind of letting in some of the moonlight that is above you, giving it kind of this like dull blue glow. And then you can see, though, that it is ice as far as you can see down into this cave. And it makes walking very slippery unless you put your ice shoes on.
Unless Floof puts on their booties.
I look back at everybody while we're going and I go, this cave is full of eyes.
Baka will take out the booties from her backpack.
Many eyes.
I will hand the booties to Floof.
You can also
Floof means size, right?
you can also, the two of you, hear from within the cave the sound of like, it sounds like moaning, like this low kind of
The windy
dull
moan.
moan. It has almost like a living feel to it, but you can feel wind coming out of the cave.
Ugh. Yeah, so when we're down, Baka will like take the booties out and like hold the booties for Floof to put on, but we'll also do this
I
and
clarify.
kind of shake the rope to let our party know that it's time to come down the rope.
Okay, as I'm putting on my booties, I clarify to everybody above, and I say, they are sad eyes
Wow.
because of the moaning. They're sad eyes.
Who has to mean ice, right?
I assume that's what they mean, but
Really not looking forward to the day where we make these assumptions and turns out that it's exactly what Floof is saying.
mm,
Okay, well, I grab the rope, I guess.
All right.
Come on down.
Yeah, so as you guys start making your way down to meet where Vaka and Floof are, Vaka, I guess Floof, do you put on your booties?
Yes, I put them on.
All right. Yeah, so you guys get set
I
up.
only make a little bit of a face when I do it.
Yeah, so you guys get your ice shoes on as the rest of the party joins you in front of the ice. As you guys get down there, you see what I described to the others. The cave going forward is about 20 feet wide, and I believe 30 feet tall.
How did something like this become so spacious, I wonder?
Yeah, it looks like just like a natural water flow, like it's just frozen over.
See?
And then, so
Many sad eyes.
to the north of you, where you're standing, you can see the other three openings in the cave. The one closest to you is 20 feet up, and then the other two are 30 feet up.
Well, I guess we explore this one first and figure it out from there.
It's okay.
Map. Do we feel a breeze inside of the cave, Tanner?
Yes, you can feel the breeze.
I would like to roll to see like what direction it's coming from.
It is coming from, you can tell pretty easily it's coming out of the cave.
But is there like a breeze, like an actual air current going through that I can tell like from which way?
I mean, there's only one direction.
Oh,
Like, you see like one path in front of you, and you can feel the air coming
oh
out of the
okay.
cave. Yeah, can you guys see on the map?
Yeah, yeah. I
So
can,
each,
yeah.
each one of
Yep.
these squares is 10 feet.
Okay.
Why it's crying?
That's a very good question. Does it sound to anybody else like someone in pain?
No.
Mm,
Is pain is ow is Floof makes like a whimpering noise. Like this.
Yes, like that.
Mhm.
I take one.
I tried reloading the website, Tanner, but I can't see anything. I can
you
see
just
a
have like
token.
a
Dark?
black screen.
Is it dark vision?
Yeah,
problem?
complete. I have completely dark.
Are you zoomed in too far?
Nope.
You have vision, and there's light on, and when I double check, I can see with your token, so I'm not sure what to do.
Just scroll down.
Sounds like it's being rude.
Yeah. Have you tried zooming all the way out?
Because you
Have
should
you
be...
tried turning it off and
Yeah, it's
See, this is why we can't have a professional opening.
shit.
Because we don't have
Okay, I
a
mean, I can see the
professional
map
platform.
on. I can see the map on Twitch, but
Oh, well, there
I'm
you go.
looking at just my token right where she's at.
and it's
on the
all
map,
and it's all black.
But it's Oh, when I moved her, it showed up. Yep. Never mind.
There you go.
I moved
Yeah.
her. It showed up.
Okay,
Well, it's funny to be glitchy like
Perfect.
that.
fixed it.
Thanks.
Yeah. If you don't want spoilers, I would suggest not watching the Twitch stream right now.
Oh, I normally have it very small.
Yeah, I'm just saying because like I don't know of a good way to.
I just pop out chat, so
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
to,
that's what I'm doing first. I was going back in.
I'm trying to do it in a way so I'm not spoiling it for like anybody watching too. So we'll see how this goes.
Hugh.
It's gonna be okay.
Whatever.
I take one last sad look at the sky, and then start trudging inside.
One thing
Shaltari.
like Sheltari, I mentioned it earlier. I don't know if, but you can see that there are like these cracks and fissures in the ceiling here, and the moonlight is actually kind of illuminating this cave.
Moonlight.
Yeah, you can see moonlight kind of. It makes the whole cave kind of an eerie, like low, silvery blue
We
as the
found
moonlight
one
kind of
place.
comes through this ice.
Oh wow. This is not something that I've seen before.
Nazi cave.
Nazi cave.
Nazi cave.
Nazi cave.
That is not what I said, and you know it.
It sounded like you said Nazi cave.
Well,
You know this?
you also said the cave was full of eyes. So
What is
Blanca
full-
takes her axe out and is ready to smash.
Okay, so yeah, you guys get all your like ice equipment on, so you're not slipping and sliding everywhere, and you guys begin marching into the mouth
Yep.
of this cave.
Yep.
Sure, because why not?
I mean, we
Okay.
came here to find somebody, and we have to start looking in order to find something.
Yes,
Yeah,
we go.
How is it every job we take ends up taking us back underground? I thought Fisher's missing would, you know, be
Monty.
lake stuff again. But
Monty,
here we
Monty,
are.
Monty.
Yeah.
When is danger, then you go find Den to hide.
Blanca kind of like nods, like that might be the smartest thing
Mm.
Floof has said for quite some time. And yes, that makes total sense.
Fuck is just like the wisdom.
Sage.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Maybe you see a den, but I see a tomb.
A tomb.
Mm. Well, I guess we're about to find out which one.
Yeah.
I cast reach up to like one of my earrings, and cast light on it.
Oh,
All right. Yeah. What's that? 2040. 20-foot bright. Then another 20-foot dim.
I believe so.
Yeah. 2020.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. So. What color is your light? Like, what kind of atmospheric mood does it put out?
I mean, it's one of the stones dangling from one of my ears. Just
kind of blends in with your hair.
kind of
What
like
stone is it?
just a
ruby? Is it
moon-
sapphire?
just like a-
Amethyst?
oh, the stone itself is of little consequence. There's a number of them.
Okay.
This one,
Yeah,
it's
so-
just lights up,
Disco lights.
regular
Go
moonlight,
look at the portrait and
dim white.
Yeah. So, as Sheltari does that, light kind of emanating from that stone on his ear, it kind of fills up this space, giving you guys a little bit better view. Turning most of this dim light to bright light, kind of recedes
Oh
off.
God, I have our proximity. If Monty, if you want to use scout ahead, if you want to light the way.
Can do. Monty takes out a little bit of coal dust, rubbing it in between his fingers, and then snaps. And 3 like spectral, like mining lanterns, will just appear along the roof of the ceiling.
Ah, cool.
All
I
right.
know
Yeah.
that sounds super cool, but my brain was kind of like kitties. Like 3 spectral kitties, but of course it's mining lanterns.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll take
wish it was
I'll take
cats.
summon cats next
Yeah.
level.
Okay.
There's like, yeah, little Hello Kitty faces along the ceiling.
Konnichiwa.
That's just what I was hoping for.
This is not a 12.
Who's-
This character is not a 12, despite everything. All right, yeah. So you kind of light up the way. This cave kind of twists in a kind of natural way that you would expect, like water to flow out. And you guys continue forward then.
Yep.
All right, you guys
Okay.
can move your tokens.
Okay. I'm going to stay
Yeah,
in the middle, if that is okay with everyone.
let me make sure that.
So those are 10 feet cubes.
Monty
Yes, they're 10 feet cubes.
Calder to move past him.
All right, then.
Can go a little bit ahead with my blind sight.
Tanner, are we drawings for these?
No,
tokens?
you're not drawings, but I turned the grid off because the grid
Okay.
in Roll20 and this grid don't match up, and you like
Mhm.
keep getting spaced off. So just kind of know each one of these grids is 10 feet.
Ah.
Gotcha. Monty will just keep moving the lights forward as we go. The last one will dim, flicker out, and the new one will appear ahead.
Yeah, as you guys go down this way, watching Monty's lamps ignite in front of you as the ones behind you extinguish. The moaning in the cave continues at its same like kind of low, dull volume, and eventually you guys turn the corner here, and you see a large frozen waterfall in front of you.
Oh, we have to climb up it?
Ooh.
Yeah, so the river used to tumble over a small waterfall in this area, following the current west down to the lake. The waterfall now takes the form of a 10-foot tall sheet of ice.
Does anybody see climbing equipment or cracks in the ice where they might have gone up?
Right, there's no fishermen here.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
No, that's why I asked if somebody else might see them.
Oh, I can look. Yes. Whoa, never mind.
That is a 23 from Calder. Calder, you notice lodged in the rocks behind the waterfall are items that were caught in the river at one point. It includes a pack. Looks like a miner's pick. Yeah, but it's like behind the sheet of ice. You do not see anything embedded in the ice as far as like climbing equipment goes, but the way that the ice is frozen, it looks like it wouldn't be too difficult of a climb without
So it was-
equipment. It's only 10 feet tall.
So the ice
Okay.
is new
Ish, isn't it?
since
well.
since the fishers came.
2 years new.
Yeah,
I mean
it's at
the
least 2
stuff
years old.
the stuff that you see embedded in the stone behind it, it's not fishing equipment. It's just like it's a pack and a miner's pick. So if they came from the fishermen, it's not clear.
How thick does the ice look? Like
Um,
from like the miner's pack to us, like how
the
thick?
23, it is thin. It's
Thin.
it's pretty thin. You think you could break it pretty easily.
What's in
So
the
it's 10
pack?
feet.
Need a hand with it, Calder?
Wouldn't hurt.
Monty's gonna step over to it and
Real quick, Calder, as you see Monty stepping up to it, getting ready to break it, with that 23 in perception, you notice a little bit of movement behind it, as if there's like a little pocket of water there that's not frozen, which seems
Hold on.
incredibly unnatural to you.
There's water flow behind this still.
Vaca will put her hand on the ice, kind of peer
Flora
in.
that didn't freeze.
Aye.
So
Like the-
like,
Like the beginning of a hard frost. In like
or
autumn.
like, is it salt water or something?
I don't know. Why don't you lick the wall?
Is it stew?
I think we've already discussed that I learned that lesson already.
When did you learn that lesson?
Vodka, go ahead and make a perception check as you go up, like placing your hand on the water and like, or the waterfall and peer through the ice.
It took me a solid 2 days coming up here for somebody to try to convince me to lick something metal.
Yeah, you definitely see what it is that Calder's talking about. It appears to be this large, like 10-foot space behind the water, kind of over where the pickaxe and the pack are. And you can just see like the water beneath it kind of swirling. But it's just very strange. It's the
I'll
only
look
spot
over.
that you've seen where you see water that's not frozen.
I look over at Calder, kind of like nod my head up. That is not right.
Fuck off.
Does it look like a chasm in there?
No, it's between the ice and the
wall?
the rock behind it. Yeah, you just see like this little pocket of water.
Vodka?
Yes,
It-
Floof.
It is river. This river is sad. This
This is a sad river.
this is it heart.
Baka will tap her shoulder, be like, and take her hand a hammer down and kind of look over at Calder, and motion that should I smash this ice wall.
Well, I worry if there's actual liquid behind it and anybody gets wrenched. Freezing to death tends to be increased tenfold from that. Unless you get naked, of course. But even then, that just staves it off without a fire.
Go up.
I mean,
So it's
I
like a 10-foot pocket.
Yeah.
can open it from a distance.
It fall down.
Kind of look back over at Calder and be like a keg, just a small hole.
Well,
There,
let's have everybody back up a bit then.
is there a reason that do we desire this water for something?
Well, maybe the contents of the pack.
Is
But-
trap.
Oh, the pack is in the ice, kind of like behind the water. Is that what we're?
Or is it in the water?
It's frozen in the ice near this water.
Is
Just
trap.
carve around the ice.
What you mean by that, Floof? Is this bait for a trap?
It is trap. Like when Vaka find me, I was trapped.
Oh,
Doesn't
Baka
seem
won't
as-
let you be trapped again. Okay,
Right.
put my hand back on it and see all the weird swirliness.
I don't know. It just doesn't sit
You said
right with
it's
me.
its heart?
Heart of river is trapped. Said.
Then we should let it go.
Well,
Yes.
let me know what you find.
So Vaka is going to take down her hammer
Calder's gonna start
and
backing
prepare to
up.
swing.
Laka, I mean, you can stand back and I can get it from over here.
Vaka is just going to look over at Dwarf Montgomery.
Oh, he's not a
I have
dwarf right
not
now.
swung my hammer in.
Oh,
There's
that's
not.
good.
Okay.
That's good to know.
I have not swung my hammer in days. I will not be rusty when I need to use it for real.
She just said, "Let me smash."
Yep.
Let me smash.
Jeez. Stop.
And Monty
Yeah.
spits out the loogie that he's been building up
Oh.
just onto the ground next to him, and you see it burns away with acid.
Mm.
Do it the hard
Is that
way.
athletics or strength?
It's an
To hit
attack,
it, it's an
right?
attack roll, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, you hit it. Your axe just sinks right into the ice. Like, are you hitting it above where the water is itself?
I want to kind of hit it like you'd tap a keg,
Okay.
so that would spill out.
Yeah, so as you hit it, your axe cracks the ice, and you can see it embeds itself pretty deep in there, and you see the ice around it just starts to crack out and out. And then almost like a dam giving way, all of the ice of the waterfall kind of shatters, and this water kind of rushes out and lands between you guys, between you and Floof, and it quickly kind of swirls around like a serpent as it kind of raises up between
Not
you all.
Floof was on my shoulder.
Oh, is Floof on your shoulder?
No.
I'm just going based off where you guys are positioned on the map.
Yeah, I'm in the correct place.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn it, I knew it. Shit.
Yeah, as this like water serpent kind of swirls up around you, looking at all of you, it lets out this kind of grotesque hiss. It sounds like steam escaping, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Hello.
Ugh.
Shit.
Beep. It's
I
like,
can't
yes!
Ooh.
Pretty metal.
Don't mind me just forgetting how to roll initiative like an idiot. Was it 21.14?
All right, everybody in?
Yeah, give me a second to correct it to my first roll.
Sure.
I really wish I could make that a default.
Same. Wait, what?
Everybody good?
Yep.
All right. Vaka, you're kind of, as this ice wall kind of bursts and this kind of water serpent lands between you and the rest of your party, you pull your axe back and you turn around and square up on it, and you are first.
Yes! Dealy. Gotta waste a rage on this since there's just one of it. Does it look pretty scary?
Big.
It's a
boy.
big 10-foot tall serpent made of water.
Yeah. It's been a really long time since Vaka has been able to smash. So, yes.
And
Right,
I'm
you
sorry
can't
to
help
hear
if
that.
anybody is.
when the waterfall kind of burst open, the ground here up until a little bit past Calder is covered in water. Like a large puddle had formed.
Wow. I'm very excited.
Yeah, so what do you do, Vaka?
I'm gonna smash it with my axe.
Okay, roll to hit. 21 will hit.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, now what do I do? I forgot.
Hit click great axe. Yeah, I know. I realized the other day that we haven't had combat in probably like 4 or 5 sessions.
Okay, so I have to go
How
hit
did,
it
Tanner, how
again.
did we
No, it's
play
been a while
D&D?
since any of us smashed.
Wow.
Speak for
No,
yourself.
no, hit
Oh,
like
you just click great
So-
axe on the screen, Joe.
Oh,
yeah in
hit
the
that
there in
guy.
the chat. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah,
So
Baka.
12.
Vodka turns around, sees this giant water serpent kind of form up between her and the rest of the party as it kind of peers down at Floof. Rage crosses her face as she brings her axe around and just cracks it in the back, and you can see it slices through it like it would water. You can see droplets of water go flying away, and it definitely reacts as if it took some pain, but it's also slicing an axe through water, and you can see the wound that you gave it quickly closes back up.
Damn.
Mm.
You doing your wild magic, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, wild magic.
When you rage.
Shit. Dee 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 dee.
So go ahead and roll a
Oh,
d8.
Please. Please be an 8. That would be pretty stellar to do
4.
right now.
So magic
Damn it.
infuses
What's
one
a
of your
4?
weapon choices that you're holding until your rage ends. The weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the light or thrown properties with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60. If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of your current turn. I assume you choose your axe.
That's sick.
So, a little bit of changing of what had happened when you hit it. So as you go to hit it, your axe does force damage now. So it just tears through this thing, leaving a giant gash in it, as it is not resistant to force damage.
12 points. Bam.
12 points?
Yeah, don't I get +3 for my rage?
Is it +3 or is it +2?
It's +2 right now.
2 right
+2.
now.
So 11.
11 points of damage.
11
Yeah.
force damage. Oh my god, it has been so long since we've done combat. I'm like, wait, what?
I know, I forgot that was an aspect of the game, my bad.
How do you
Sorry.
How do you play Dungeons and Dragons?
Okay, yeah, so Vaka sees this thing curl up, and you can't help notice that this feeling goes through her because it's been so long since this Goliath has smashed anything. And then this terrible serpent is coiling and looking down at Floof like it is lunchtime. And Mama G says no, and the axe smashes through it like this giant gust of pushing air.
Monty, so you watch as this water serpent appears. You see Vodka go into a rage. Her axe suddenly starts pulsing with energy as she cracks this thing in the back. You see it roars out in pain. What do you do?
Monty just gives a sharp whistle that attempted to mind sliver the thing. Can I get an intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
I miss my little lightning casting bird.
It gets a 16.
Damn. Alright, in that case... And not gonna waste a spell slot. Monty's gonna back away.
Yeah, so as you're kind of backing away through this water that is now kind of piled up on the ice, you can feel it kind of splashing around.
Monty's very aware of the hole in his boot right now.
All right, it is this water serpent's turn. Let's see. It was going to try to go for what it thought would be the easy meal with Floof, but now taking damage from Vodka. You see it kind of quickly pivots around and goes for you, Vodka, and it wraps itself around you. A 20. That's a crit.
Well, me.
That is a crit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So that is a nat 20. It is going to crit you. Let's see. So you are grappled as it just kind of pulls itself around you. You are restrained. Let's see, hold on. Read this real quick. And as this thing kind of wraps it, you watch as it just covers Vodka completely. Vodka, what is your con modifier?
Danger sense doesn't protect me from that, does it? Nope.
Nope.
My con modifier?
Yeah.
2.
2. You are starting to drown. You have
Oh,
2
fuck.
rounds
Uh-oh.
to get out of this situation before you
Oh, Jesus.
start to drown.
Die?
You don't
Okay.
die right away, but you are going to take.
Do you make death
Um,
saves or?
Yeah, you'll go unconscious.
Oh, God, dude. Oh, shit. Oh,
Let's
she's
see.
drowning. She's drowning. She's drowning.
That is a 19 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Okay, I'm resistant to that.
oh, oh, God.
At least that.
Okay, resistance to bludgeoning damage means I take half.
Yeah, so you take
Yeah,
half
yep.
of that.
You'll take 9.
Okay, so I take 8.
9.
Oh.
9.
9.
It's 19, so take 9. Yeah. So yeah,
Okey-doke.
as you guys see this, you see it happens so fast that you're unable to like get a full breath of air, and yeah, you have in 2 turns you'll start to pass out.
Okay. You see Vodka inside there holding her axe, like,
Floof, as you see
Just
this thing
Vodka.
turn and just pretty much consume Vodka, what do you do?
I make a whiny noise, and I say, "But you free, so go!" And then I'm going to get out my
Nah.
rock. No, my net. My rock paper scissors club. I'm going to run over and try to hit it with my rock paper scissors club.
All right. A 11 will miss. So as you run over trying to strike this thing that has vodka, the water that covers the floor causes you to kind of trip and stumble, and yeah, you just miss.
And as a bonus action, I go full floof.
Calder.
Poofy but wet, so kind of like sad poofy.
So you do like that dog shake,
Yeah.
trying to get all the water off of you, and it leaves
Yeah.
your fur just like sticking straight out.
That smells so bad. So bad. Worse than usual.
Calder, what do you do?
All right. So when the serpent breaks out of the wall and all that transpires, Calder immediately knocks an arrow, and you hear the shrieking cause of a full murder of crows come around and swarm around Calder as he bonus action casts Zephyr Strike on himself.
So you move like the wind until the spell ends. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the
That's
spell
cool.
ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack.
Yep.
The attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage, whether you hit or miss.
Yep.
Your walking
So-
speed is increased by 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. So
Nice.
Calder's gonna
Let's
try
go,
to
let's
aim
go.
where the serpent's head is to do sharpshooter. So. Oh, yeah. Hold on, wait.
You have
Advantage.
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 So that is 12.
12. Yeah, 12 hit.
Just misses.
Damn.
Well, there goes that aspect of Zephyr Strike. Rip.
Bad.
And Calder's gonna move back to here. And that's Calder's turn.
All right, Shaltara, you watch as Calder knocks an arrow and it just misses the serpent, striking the wall behind it with this loud crack of force damage.
Okay. find a way to get her out. I'm going to try. You said this waterfall didn't appear terribly hard to climb. I'm going to try and climb it.
Well, now the ice is gone, and behind it is
Oh.
just stone, and it appears harder to climb. You could still try, but it doesn't look as easy to climb as it did when it
Oh.
had ice covering it.
The whole waterfall. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to.
I mean, you can try. I'm just saying it looks harder now.
Yeah. Well, easy looked hard for me, so I think I'm gonna pass. Unless this. Wait, unless this comes into play at all?
I will say.
I'd still have to attempt climbing it though.
Yeah. I will say that that will lower the DC. It'll make it easier for you to climb it. Yeah, because now that it is just stone instead of ice, it's easier for you to climb.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. Fuck it.
Go ahead and
I'm gonna try it right here. I'm just gonna climb up.
let's see, make a
Oops, right there. There you go.
an athletics, strength athletics check. So even though the bar was set incredibly low, you turn to start climbing up it, and you see as your hands approach the stone, you can see like natural like handholds kind of form there to fit your hands. However, trying to keep an eye on what this water weird is doing and climbing at the same time, you grab a piece of like loose stone and come
Yep.
tumbling back down, landing on your butt.
Screw it. This isn't going to work.
And now the butt of your pants is soaking wet.
Good. Alright, fine. Screw it. I'm just gonna keep along the side of the wall and just run right up to it, take out my tool. And, again, that kind of like aurora, shimmering light, like, spreads out from either side. I make a drawing motion and cast Thunder Wave. I just
Okay.
yell,
Can you populate
Vodka!
that in the chat for me, please?
"Fuck, if you can hear me, brace yourself."
And if you
Oh, I
can't,
thought
you take damage.
There we go.
Alright, so Wave of Thunder Force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a con save. So I assume you're putting it so it's just hitting Vodka and the water weird.
Yep.
And not Floof. Alright, so I need a con save from Vodka.
Now,
DC
Is it-
14.
is it con save or strength saves that you have advantage on when you're raging?
Strength.
Strength.
Shit. Okay.
And I think it's
well,
checks. Is it checks or saves too? It doesn't matter. It's not con. It crit fails. So
Yes! Okay, Vodka, come on. Brace yourself, girl. Come on! Shit!
Vodka also fails.
I hate that noise. It's fine.
Damn it.
So on a fail, a creature takes 2d8 damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. So I will say,
Oh, I'm an idiot.
I
I also
Roll.
haven't done combat in so long.
give me just a d20 luck
Yeah,
check
go easy
there,
on us, DM.
Sheltari. That's bad luck. Okay, so they get pushed together. I was gonna say on like anything above a 10,
Yeah.
they would
Yep.
get thrown in different directions, but they're pushed together.
Yep. Alright.
Back into this wall. So Vodka's still engulfed in it, and go ahead and roll those 2d8.
I rolled
please.
I rolled it up there. Or was it 10?
10. All right. So
Yeah.
Vodka, you take 10 damage, and this thing will also take 10 damage.
10 thunder.
So
10
she
thunder
heard it.
damage.
In the water?
Fuck.
Yeah, she's not deafened.
Okay.
Yeah, so you watch this Shaltari comes up there and said, and like you hear like, brace yourself, and then he causes a thunder wave that just like throws. You feel yourself get thrown into this rock wall behind you, but you're still engulfed in the water, and it's now your turn.
Freaking a lightning bolts me. Jeepers. Okay, how do I have to do to break free of this thing?
You can attempt to break free. It will be an athletics check. You are restrained, however.
So if I have advantage on strength, would it just be a straight roll?
Yeah, let me check real quick what restrained is exactly. Why isn't this loading? There we go. Restrained, you have 0 for your speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So this is a strength check. So you are fine. You can do it with advantage.
Hell yeah.
Wait, so I can still attack?
You can attack with disadvantage, but if you're going to try to break the restraint, like break out of it, it is a strength athletics check. And since
Okay.
you are raging,
Does that say oh no, athletics.
yeah, since you are raging, you have advantage on all strength-based checks.
Perfect. So just a straight roll.
No.
No, advantage. You have advantage.
You have advantage.
Alright. Yeah, I am mad about being pushed and electrocuted, and just from inside, Baka will grab her axe and will pull with all of her might to try to get out.
Oh,
of
there it
this
is.
Terrible
Yeah,
whirly gig
23
of
is
death.
enough to do it. So yeah, you just bracing, you pull your axe out, you push back on the wall you were thrown against, and just with a mighty shove, you propel yourself forward towards Floof and Shaltari out of the water
Nice.
weir. And then
But I
kind of
can't attack it now.
no, that was your action. So yeah, looking at Shaltari,
Damn.
who just thunderwaved you into the wall.
Oh yeah. Baka's hurt.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? You still have your movement. Oh, yeah.
One hit it
Bonus
with
action.
my freaking axe.
You can't. You used your action already.
Yeah, but she wants to, damn
Okay,
it.
fine. Monty,
Yeah, don't ask me what else do you want to
Alright.
do.
I didn't know.
Monty's gonna open up
I
again
mean, look the shit out of it.
with a mind sliver. Can
Look,
I get
I'm okay.
int save?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, as you watch Vodka birth herself from
Fail.
this water weird. It got a 3.
Yeah, so Monty just ups the pitch of his whistle again, and you guys see it's giving it a headache, and then his mouth just starts moving, and you guys can't hear anything, but it sure can. Can I get a save from it at disadvantage? Wisdom.
Yeah.
Such a good combo.
Wisdom with disadvantage. It
Oh,
would get a 3.
yeah. And that's why I don't spend spell slots without.
Let's see. It took 4 psychic damage from the sliver,
Mhm. And
and
10
then
from
10
that.
from dissonant whispers.
Yep. And now it has to use its reaction to move as far as its speeds allow away from me.
It is backed into a corner.
It can go this way. It can go this way.
It can't.
It
Can't use its reaction to climb. It doesn't have a climb speed. It would have to. It would have to take a. It would have to make a check to climb that wall, and it can't do
Oh,
that.
this is fine. This is
So
fine.
it just continues to back up into this corner.
This is. In case you can't tell, my character is walking off the map. And
Yeah. Okay. You only dealt. I only got to deal 14 damage, and make
I
it
was
wait and make it waste
trying
its
to let
reaction and make
Joe
it waste its
smash
reaction.
by provoking. We're having fun.
So much fun.
Oh, but Monty will actually back up out of the cave because still gonna keep getting away from that thing.
All right. It is its turn. Seeing as Vaka has tried to escape it, it is going to continue its pursuit as it approaches you, Vaka, and it's going to again try to constrict you.
Grr.
And it crit fails. Is this on whisper?
Oh.
Are these on whisper rolls? Are you guys seeing its rolls?
No.
No.
Nope.
Did you want us to?
Yeah, I want you guys to. I don't want to roll behind the screen. All right, because you would also saw it rolled 2 nat ones.
Snake eyes.
And you could have laughed with me, but anyway.
Wow.
Yeah. So you see it kind of slithers up, and once again tries to constrict Vaka, but Vaka's able to kind of easily step out of the way as this thing kind of still dealing with the headache it was given. Floof.
Yes, okay. I got you, Vaka! Run forward. Let's
Sorry.
go. I will hit it, attempting with the rock, paper, scissors, rock club. Come on!
Hey, once again you miss.
Oh no. Poor Floof.
You yell at your club as it misses
Yeah,
once
I
again.
growl at it, and then I go, this not helpful. And I make, as a bonus action, I make the scissors one, and it changes to scissors. Now I'm gonna try to stab it. Next time.
Calder.
Calder will move down to here. He'll take aim again. Go. Come on, come on.
15 will
15.
hit
Okay.
Nice.
So that'll
for 17
be 17, and then crows.
non-magical, right?
Non-magical, yes.
All right, so 17 halved is
16
7,
halved is
16, 8,
Yeah.
8. Yeah, 8
did
damage.
it.
You
You
watch,
did math.
and then 4 more from the crows.
Yep.
Yeah. So again, you see that arrow come flying over your head, Floof, striking the water weird where you were aiming with your club, and then the crows attacking it as well.
Yeah, okay.
Sheltari.
Get mad at it. I had it under control.
All you hear is
I call back.
Yeah, just gonna take a step back here and again just draw motion and shoot a little shooting star at it.
Aw,
the more you know.
precious.
Don't you know? Don't
That
you
are
know?
a shooting
Man.
star. You know, like,
No, it's the Twitch algorithm.
oh,
They hate
it's
us.
an attack. Yeah, just do this.
it's not that long.
18 will hit.
Aha!
Yeah.
And I'll use repelling blast on that.
Okay.
So
6 force damage.
yeah, and it'll blast it back 10 feet into the wall.
All right, so it gets blasted back into the corner again. As you see this little beam of force energy. It's force energy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that looks like that shooting star that you guys haven't seen in days. Smashes into the body of this water weird, and it goes smashing back into the wall. Vaka. This thing, you can see its kind of edges before, which were kind of crisp and clean, and you can really make out the fact that this was a serpent, are now really kind of breaking apart. You can see like big droplets of water like falling down off it. This thing looks shaky. $20 will hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Hit big.
Hit all the bits.
Hit big! Yes! Ooh!
Oh, Jesus.
That's
big.
17
that is
force damage.
max damage. How do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Vaka will stand singed, drowning, kind of mad that she released this thing anyway now. And turn her axe so that it's going to hit with the flat side of full force damage above her head and just smack its head into the stone and like force its body into the water and the ground.
As you do that, Vodka, you
I will
see
yell in giant, I hate ice.
you see as you do that, its head collapses down, and its whole body just loses form as it just kind of explodes in water, soaking both you and Floof.
Oh.
As it falls into the puddle.
Like the sound of somebody belly flopping off a diving board.
Yeah, and you guys have defeated the water weird. Can I get a Final Fantasy flourish?
No, it's DMCA too.
The only flourish you're going to
Wow.
get is Vaka
Wow.
turning around with her axe and pointing at Shaltari and being like, "You electrocuted me."
It was beautiful. Where did you find that in Syrinscape?
Yeah, it's on the hot button here.
I can't get Syrinscape to play.
Your Syrinscape isn't playing?
No.
Sad.
Oh.
It's like there's already another instance of this, and I keep like force closing it and trying it.
The worst part is he didn't need to hear that.
Yeah, I know.
The sad trombone.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Do you have it open somewhere else? Like,
That's what it
Oh.
says, but I haven't opened it anywhere else.
I think I can if you go into Control Alt Delete and go into your task manager and like expand it, you might see a instance of it playing in the background and like force quit it there. That might help you. But anyway, tech support.
Anyway.
Um,
Anyways, we did it! We
yeah,
free
so
spirit of river. I say, looking around triumphantly.
That's.
Now
Yeah,
we get
That's
so many fish when it's summer.
Maybe. That might not have been a river spirit.
is it
No,
just
it's-
me or does like
it's
Floof
spirit.
Floof become easier to understand when Floof is mad?
Emphatic. Emphatic.
The appearance of that creature unsettles me.
Mm.
There are old legends of Auril having a pet. Oroth the ice snake. I noticed it in the sky on our way in here. And I'm wondering if we've stepped into something greater than we were prepared.
Vaka kind of like breathes and exhales because she's very hurt. Very, very hurt.
Aka, please. Come sit.
If anybody,
Vaka will, and she'll kind of like,
go ahead.
will kind of sit and be like, I guess if I had to roll for anything, but Vaka would just make the assumption, if that was Oriole's pet, I doubt they'd have it hiding behind a wall.
No.
Or
certainly
perhaps they're deeper in the cave.
not, certainly not the Aroth. But seeing the omen in the sky, and then the appearance of this creature, I wonder if Auril herself might have her eyes on us. Especially after making the very blatant denouncement.
Um,
Whistle
is
sounds from
not.
the back of the cave.
Curtis, do you have the Where is it? Oh, never mind. I found it.
Actually, Travis is avoiding eye contact. Monty's looking you dead in the eyes and smiling.
Look up.
Which we may be able to use to our advantage somehow, but
Eye contact?
her
This is me as a player asking. What are we talking
no,
about?
Aril's
Oh,
ire.
it's the eye snake.
Let's see. Okay. I'm trying. Continue talking. I'm trying to look something up.
Paul is
Yeah,
said,
Baka will come and sit beside Shaltari if they are going to help
Yes,
with this
Yes.
zapping.
please.
my
How
Paul
tall
always
is
said, instead of going out and picking a fight, it's easier to let everybody in town know you wanted to fight the guy and wait for him to come to you. That's the way you get the first punch in.
Okay.
Let's see.
This is okay. It'd be an Arcana check to identify this, according to the handbook.
Yeah, but I also
It's-
don't have an enchanted vial to collect anything.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if you wanted to know more about the creature that you just
Oh, that's
fought.
true. Yeah.
Oh, it's an
I
attack.
probably
Okay.
would.
Here, Baka.
Yeah.
17.
17 is DC 13. Yeah, so you know this is a water
14,
weird.
Sorry, not me. I just saw the Arcana check from Elliot, not Calder.
Yeah.
Calder got a 14.
Both of them are enough to pass as DC 13.
Okay.
You both know that this is a water weird. It is an elemental guardian bound to a specific water-filled location, such as a pool or a fountain. Invisible while immersed in water, its serpentine shape becomes clear only when it emerges to attack, using its coils to crush the creature other than its summoner and those its summoner declares as off limits. When slain, the water weird becomes an inanimate pool of water.
So would you say it is the guardian of this river, aka the spirit of this river, as Floof suggested?
Why don't you sitting there fully thinking that in his head? Not gonna say shit.
It is so it's an elemental, like most elementals, it has no concept of good or evil. It is neutral.
He's the spirit of the river.
However, a water weird bound to a sacred or befouled source of water begins to take on the nature of that site, becoming either neutral good or neutral evil. Yeah, and then you would know the kind of things that you could collect from it, but you know it requires an enchanted vial, which you do not have.
Is the cave still moaning?
Yes, it is.
Oh. Oh no. River
Called-
still sad.
Calder'd like to check or try to get that pack now that was behind the waterfall.
Yeah, so now that the waterfall has broken and the pack and the pickaxe are kind of laying there in this water, as you pick the pack up and open it, you find it is just a explorer's pack.
Hey, extra one of those.
Refresher of rations or
Looking kind of through it, go ahead and make an investigation check.
It's a health potion in it. Vaka needs it.
We'll get there.
15.
Yeah, so going through it, you kind of can judge the age of it. It is fairly old. It has probably been here for a while, and you do see that there are 3 vials towards the bottom of it that are filled with some kind of potion.
During all of this, I'm kind of bending over Vaka, and it's kind of
Okay. Settle down, not
Mocking.
in front of Floof.
just
God damn it.
looking up through those crevices and kind of muttering to myself, adjusting like pointing my tool up at the sky and adjusting the lenses so that the angle of the moonlight focuses on Faka's wounds. And I will use my healing light. So I'll give you both of those. And a healing word.
The three vials that you find in the pack, Calder, are 3 potions of healing.
Dope.
So, not great, not as well as it could have been, but it's something.
Do you need something to boost you there, speaker?
We're at 29 out of 36 now. How much is in a healing potion?
It's 2d4 plus 2. So a
max of
possibility
10.
of 10.
Minimum
a
of
minimum
4.
of 4.
Oh yeah, sweet. I'll take one if you've got one.
He'll hold up one of the potions, and a crow will snag it out of his hands and bring it to you as he casts Mage Hand.
Okay. 2d4.
Yep, 2d4 plus 2. So, yeah, nice.
Okay.
That's 9.
Alright, Vodka's back up to full. Oh.
Yeah, so as you drink this potion, you feel
I drink
this
it.
kind of
I
rejuvenating
smash it.
energy. Smash it.
Coulda reused that, but okay.
Sorry, I'm a little tingly.
Oh, it's fair. Yeah, I probably feel the same way too if I almost got drowned by a water snake. Does anybody else want one of these potions?
No, I'm.
I mean, I'll keep one for the future, but only if you keep it on your belt and use it on me.
Hopefully we stay in good cordial standing then.
How about I keep it on my belt and you still use it on me?
Right here, and he'll send another crow with a vial to you.
So, like, these birds aren't real, right?
I don't know, touch it.
Who am I kidding? There's no such thing as birds.
Oh my god! Monty believes the conspiracy theory that all birds are just surveillance equipment from Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Do not get him started talk about bird people.
Oh my god.
So anyway,
I put my head in the hole. Fredo RL.
Yeah, you guys are now standing in front of this after kind of getting Vodka healed back up, distributing these potions. There's now this 10-foot slab of stone blocking your way.
Poke it.
It is a stone.
What? No,
is
we
rock.
climb it. We just have to climb up it.
Okay.
Vodka
Attempt.
is
8'3".
8'3".
You can pick
Throw
up
me over.
You can just pick up Floof
Toss
and
me.
set Floof on top.
I'm going to pick up Floof and set them on top, periscope style, to be like, "What'd you see?" Like, eh.
So,
It's clear.
above the waterfall, Floof, you see
Yes.
the frozen river continues going north up into the cave. Let's see. And you can see the water. There's a water line. There's like a little shoreline here. As you can see, the cave branches off to the southeast. And you can see that that's It's icy, but it's not the flow of the river.
I look down and I say, the river has a dry tail.
What?
It has dry tail. I go look.
Baka, what does that mean?
Oh,
Oh.
dry
No,
tail.
and Vaka will start to try to scramble up.
Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check.
An athletics check.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to pull yourself up as you see Floof turns the corner here.
It's about to scurry. Flip up.
Yeah, Floof.
Yeah, so Vaka will jump up here and be like, just holler back a little bit. Floof, we must wait for our friends.
I
How
just
will we
look.
defend them if you are gone?
I look at tail.
I wasn't touching that. I wasn't gonna eat it.
Baka climbs up, but I just kind of hold my hand up and then just watch her walk away.
Oh no, like Vaka will help assist everybody up.
Oh, good.
Uh,
thought-
Floof, do you
Secured
listen?
Floof first.
Floof, do you listen to Vaka or do you continue walking down the path?
I'm just looking.
Okay. Floof, all you can see is this kind of narrower path where the ceilings are, a little bit lower. Kind of just creeps around the corner, and you really can't see too far down because it turns.
Okay. I will sit and wait. But I do look disappointed.
Noted.
All right. So with Vaka's help, the rest of you are able to get to the top of this waterfall relatively easily without any more falling. And yeah.
Floof, why do you look so disappointed?
I want to see all the tail. But Vaka says we must wait.
I appreciate you waiting.
Yes, okay, thank you.
I follow Floof, I guess.
Okay.
Unless anybody else thinks otherwise. Okay, we follow Floof.
Yeah, bitch, I'm going.
Yep.
Yeah, so as you round the corner here, you can see Floof. The cave starts to go up, and you can see before you it look like crudely carved stairs into the ice and stone.
Oh,
Oh gosh,
This,
this is pretty extensive.
yes. Big
I
tail.
mean,
Hold on.
natural.
So Floof, as you start to enter this room, before you get too far, let me describe it for you.
Okay.
So
'Cause we're going in the
let's see.
direction of the moaning, correct?
The moaning is just kind of fills the whole of this space. It's hard to tell where it's coming from. It just seems to come from within the cave. And so just let me... Yeah, so this cave is a higher elevation than tunnels leading to it, but it's easily reached by climbing a flight of crudely carved stairs. So moonlight enters the cave through natural fissures in the ceiling, kind of illuminating this room, but you can see that their fresh blood paints the icy floor, indicating that something was recently butchered here. More obvious than blood are all the bones. You see knucklehead trout spines, as well as humanoid skeletons and pieces. You also see the bones of small animals and birds, along with scraps of clothing and armor and a few rusty weapons. Sitting among the bones in the middle of the cave looks to be a large skeleton, partially encased in ice.
Oh shit.
A large humanoid skeleton?
Yes.
By fresh, you mean still visibly red?
Yes, there is fresher blood.
Oh,
I need to be quiet as we travel through this.
can I examine this?
Don't mind Monty, he's just gonna be dissociated while
Yeah.
staring at it.
Can I examine it?
Examine what exactly?
The
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 big
corpse,
big
the-
bones?
yes.
Yeah, give me just a second. Trying to pull something.
They
call me
Big Bones.
By big bones, did they look humanoid?
They do look humanoid. They are huge though. They're like really big. So
Like,
yeah,
bigger than Goliath skeletons.
much bigger.
Shit.
So Floof, as you approach these large bones, go ahead and give me medicine or nature check. 14 medicine check. You can tell whatever creature created these bones was likely about 20 feet tall. And how close to the bones are you getting? Like, what are you doing exactly? Could you describe what you're doing?
Where are the bones?
Yeah,
on
where
this
are
map?
they?
They're in this back corner here.
Oh, up there.
Then I will be right in front of them, sniffing and looking, but I don't touch them.
Yeah, so
because
you can
don't
see they're
touch things until you sniff them first.
yeah, it's
That is the rule.
partially encased in ice. You Floof, like with that 14 medicine check, just realizing how actually big these bones are, you would think that they probably would have belonged to a giant of some kind. The only giants that you know of or have heard of would be Frost and Hill and Stone.
That's stone.
Okay.
So you're not sure what kind of giant it came from, but yeah, it's 20 feet easily.
I turn back. I say, is from big, big, tall. This from big, tall.
Where are the rest of you guys at when Floof is doing this?
Yeah, Baco will probably come up and hang out beside Flynn.
Calder's probably still at like where the stairs are, kind of just scanning around the room.
Monty has slowly stepped into the center of where all the blood is, and is just like slowly spinning around, looking at it.
Big boy.
Oh God.
So is that like
Monty.
here?
Yeah.
Okay, well everyone's okay, hold on. I'll kind of approach with Monty, and while doing so, you see like the ground shifts some more, and like that, dust lifts and then settles to soften our footsteps a little bit. No, he's passed without a trace.
Okay. So as you guys are kind of sitting here talking in the thing, that's when like Floof kind of turns around and tells you what Floof told you. You see Calder being kind of the last one to kind of enter the threshold of this room. You see this faint blue glow appear in the eye sockets of the skeleton.
Yeah.
While I'm behind, while I'm.
Yeah, while
With
you
my
turn
back to
turn
it.
around and didn't say that to the
That's
group,
good.
and you just
It's
see
big boy.
yeah, you see the eyes start to glow, and you hear this cracking sound as it starts to wrench one of its hands free of the ice that it's encased in. And I need you all to
No.
roll
Danger
initiative.
sense. And I pull Luz away.
There's
fuck
no.
was that?
You're not taking any damage. There's.
Danger sense
want
and
to
feral
grab Floof
instinct
and
are
pull
two
back.
different things.
I mean,
You don't have feral instinct yet.
I don't know if we have
damn it.
enough time to do that.
Damn it.
It's okay. I think it's funnier if I'm just standing there and then I just go, uh-oh,
A big boy.
uh-oh.
I just cast the. Oh my god.
Yeah, you did.
Metal.
Anyway, so before we went on our break, you guys had entered into a room full of bones. There was a certain pile of bones that belonged to a giant, a frost giant. And as Floof turned around to say, "Big Bones,"
Big bone boy.
Big
Bone
Bone
Boy.
Boy to the party, you guys watched as its eyes glowed a deep, frosty blue, and as it starts to pull itself free from the ice that is currently trapping it. Everybody in
and-
initiative.
And I was just about to cast Pass Without a Trace, but I just hadn't gotten there yet.
Yeah, it was
That's
just, it was
fine.
cool.
We can say
Darn.
that. Oh, yeah. I will give you this one piece of grace.
Oh no, I feel like I'm
Is
cashing
it-
in early.
Yeah, is this what
I feel
you
like-
is this where you want to cash in your pity bucks?
Nope. Because I need a lot of it. So no, I'm good. Pass Without a Trace is on.
You could cash in your DM pity bucks. No, you don't have to waste a spell slot. I was trying to set up a funny moment where like Floof turns around and says that to you guys, and you see the eyes glow behind Floof. Like that was my intent, and so like I was just trying
That's
to get
great.
you guys in the room. I wasn't expecting you to cast a spell, so or even have time to cast a spell. But
Here we
anyway,
go. Just the
Anyway,
big
hold on.
skelly boy.
yeah, I got it. Hold on, I got it. This music needs to change.
Oh boy.
Wouldn't know. Thanks, Syrinscape.
Hey, you don't talk. We can only talk badly about so
About
many
media
things.
now.
Yeah.
But hey, check out shiny this hair is.
Yeah, I don't.
The
Why is
sheen
so-
on it.
Why is it such a sheen?
You know why? Because I take care of it.
Yeah, but like, what do you use?
Shampoo.
Thanks. That's real helpful.
Sometimes when
I was
used
just
to
using
oil
water.
my
I'm actually
beard
trying
or
it.
my mustache, I would take the excess oil and
all right. So Monty, yeah, you see this like over Floof's shoulder. The eyes begin to glow. You hear the cracking of ice as this thing starts to pull itself free. It is still partially encapsulated though in ice. What are you doing?
Monty's gonna quickly break his whatever was going on in his head and look up at this thing. I'm gonna sort of tilt his head to the side and he's like, I ain't got much for this kind of thing. But shit. And I'm going to once again try to chill touch, and I'm definitely gonna miss with it. So, as is tradition.
It is currently restrained, so you have advantage on an attack.
in the
It's-
eyes.
It's restrained.
Yeah, it's
in the
so
ice.
you can see it's like partially frozen in ice, and it doesn't have
Oh.
full use of its limbs because they're still encased in ice. And it's trying to break free.
So,
16
16 to hit?
Yeah, 16 hits.
Alright, that's gonna just be a D8 and necrotic, 7.
All right.
And
yeah.
it can't regain hit points, and it has disadvantage on attacks against me.
All right. Yeah. So you see, this actually hurts it. So, strangely
Nope.
enough, see it sucks some of the life force out of it. Floof. You hear the cracking of the ice and the moving of these
Oh, no.
bones behind you. As you saw Monty just fire a chill touch over your head.
Oh yeah, what it was is one of the hands on the ground's literally animated and like just lashing at the thing.
I whip
Hit him,
around.
cousin it.
I whip around and I hit it with my rock, paper, scissors club.
Is it rock or scissors?
It is. I don't remember. What happened
Switched
last
it to
time?
you switched it to
scissors.
scissors, but I don't know if you switched it back.
Well, I'm still have it in my hand and it's scissors, yeah.
Yeah.
If I didn't put it back, then yeah, it's scissors.
Yeah.
So piercing damage.
Magical piercing.
Magical piercing, yeah.
Magical piercing. Yeah, you have advantage. It's restrained.
Oh, good.
23 will
Nice.
hit. For 3
Yep.
piercing damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
I helped.
you run up to it and stab it with your rock, paper, scissors club. As it's continuing to try to free itself from the ice, Calder.
Okay.
Stop that.
Calder will move about to here. He'll bring the crows around him, draw back on his bow, and he'll loose an arrow. Let's see.
20,
19 to hit?
19 will hit, yeah.
Okay. Oh, come on, roll. So that'll be 21 plus birds for 25 damage total.
Damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, so an arrow just smashes into it and cracks a couple of its ribs of vodka.
Oofed. Yeah, if it's go time, it's go time. Big scary boy. So is this going to be a big cave? Should we rage? Probably not.
What were you born to do, Vodka?
But I don't want to use it too many times and not have it for a really big scary guy.
That's fine. That's fine.
However, does you get it back on a short rest?
It's not scary enough for you?
Yeah.
A giant skeleton with an axe the size of you.
Alright, roll a d8.
I'm rolling.
Do something weird.
I can't. there
Do
we go.
something weird.
Oh, lightning!
Oh, there it
A
is.
bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of yours must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage. It will then be blinded until the start of my next turn.
Alright.
Oh, and I can use it on each turn. Yay!
Con save 3.
Rad. Okay.
So it takes
so-
1d6 radiant.
Yep.
Yep.
Zap.
1.
Just one.
And is blinded.
Did you
Yep.
just Iron Man chest it?
They say-
Bang.
Have you ever been
Okay,
so
so
angry
yeah,
light shoots from
it's-
your chest and blinds your opponents?
Uh-huh.
No? Just me things? Okay.
Can we also talk about the giant strength saves on that though?
Yeah. You have advantage. Is this
I mean, with a
restrained?
22 hit it.
Yeah, but you have advantage.
You can crit.
Too
Yeah, just
legit.
yeah.
Too
Just
legit.
Just roll. Just get the 20.
Come on, you can do it.
See, easy.
Holy shit.
Look at that. The universe provides.
It's that easy.
The
was
roll
just
20
like, that's what I
algorithm
do.
provides.
It was listening. They're always listening.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Roll big. Roll the double 12s. Just do it. It's easy. Or 1. That's fine.
Okay, so 15.
17 plus my rage.
Total damage. Yeah. So first off, you get really angry. You shoot a beam of light from your chest. You see its eyes that are glowing. That's like bright, kind of frosty blue. They dim. And then you just bring your axe down and just smash a bunch of its bones. Which side of the axe are you just using? The slashy side?
Regular axe.
If it's made out of bones,
It
I'm
is
gonna say I'll
bones.
probably hit it with the flat side.
To do
be
bludgeoning
more-
damage,
Yeah.
which 17 times 2.
That'd be
36.
34.
34.
Yeah.
34.
So, yeah, skeletons are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage. So you see, like, its arm that it's pulling out of the ice. You see as it's about to get loose, you just bring that, the blunt side of your axe down on it and just crush it. You crush his arm, and it just falls limp.
Yeah.
It's his turn. Having pretty much destroyed one of his arms.
I wanted
Or
to
sorry,
do something.
Sheltari. Yeah, keep crying.
Okay.
You cast Pass Without Trace, remember?
No.
So it's his turn.
All right.
Pass that
Back
trace
out
on.
here. Loof.
What?
I'm going to make fire.
Okay.
Okay, and I shoot. I focus the lenses. I focus the moonlight and focus the light here and cast great bonfire.
Oh, shit.
Okay. It gets a 1.
Ah! You
Beam.
undead bitch. So it takes 6
You undead bitch.
6 fire damage and
Oh, Faloof.
that's my turn. That's all I'm gonna do for now.
All right, now it's its turn. So with its one arm that is not severed, it breaks it free from the ice, grabbing the axe that was next to it, and it's going to swing.
Blindly.
Yeah, blindly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Let's see. And it's going to swing at Vaca and Floof. You're each gonna get 1.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Oh. Can't see anything, so can't do that. Oh, yeah, so the first one is coming at Floof. 16 to hit.
Yes.
Miss.
Yes, it hit.
Oh, it hits? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, so this great axe that it's like flailing wildly crashes into Floof for 29 slashing damage.
Oh my god!
I am unconscious.
No, my floofer!
Yeah. I have 20 hit points and I had 4 temp from shifting.
Oh, shit.
So you see
was-
as this axe collides with Floof, just sends Floof sprawling to the ground.
I got
Vaca.
smooshed.
As you watch Floof get struck, the axe comes back around and it's coming at you now.
Oh no! Full of rage. Full of actual
14
rage.
to hit,
My armor class is 14.
so that
So
will
is that-
hit. That will
Okay.
hit. So the second 32 slashing
Half
damage.
to
Divided by 2.
16.
Put a little Grim Reaper on my token. I don't know if you can see that's the Grim Reaper there.
Oh yeah, I had these. I downloaded.
Fuck this
Some-
guy, by the way!
Hold on, we have new token icons.
Yeah, I downloaded different token icons. We've had them for a while. We just haven't been in combat for a long time.
Level 3, throwing freaking 32 slash damage at us? Oh, this thing's about to get fucking mauled.
Excuse
Sorry.
you guys. You guys took it down like 3/4 of the way in one round of combat, so y'all can just take what I deal, which is
death and destruction.
Yeah. So you see this thing,
Death,
just
destruction,
one
domination.
arm and blinded, flailing this axe back and forth. The first strike hits Floof, sending them sprawled to the ground, unconscious. And then the second blind swipe hits Vodka across the chest. But they are able to absorb most of the damage. Monty, what do you do?
Don't
Why don't you
try
do
to eat
something?
Floof.
Hold on one sec.
Can't have a combat without knocking Floof unconscious.
This is wrong, isn't
I
it?
need to hit the point.
No, that's correct. Or wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, these
wrong
are 10
because
feet
he's
here.
supposed
Let me fix it. Those are 10-foot
Yeah.
squares.
I just imagine Vodka takes this axe to the face while they're looking down at Floof, just blood everywhere. Like, no,
Here, let
no.
me see if that fixed it.
Yeah, like this was an axe, right? So was I just cleft?
Yeah.
Like,
it's
did I lose my
wrong.
arm or something?
Yeah, I
I
don't...
just
I
split
can
my
imagine it.
throat, or-
Oh, y'all want?
mean,
Oh
you could
Jesus,
say
the grid's
if-
back.
If it's swinging
Oh.
blindly, like it could just like hit the ground with force as
There you
well.
Yeah, there you go. Now it's correct.
Oh. Alright. Monty'll run up over Floof and pop that potion that Calder gave him into Floof's mouth.
All right. 2d4 plus 2.
Who roll?
I got it.
Okay.
There you go.
8,
So 10.
10.
Mm-hmm.
You gain 10.
That's.
and
I'm back up to half.
Yeah.
Half is
I
yellow,
mean-
right?
Don't
Did I
say I
get a
never,
nice lingering injury?
don't say I never did anything for you.
Okay.
Oh no.
And
I left the page. Sorry, everyone.
The entire like roll 20 page.
Yeah, I accidentally opened up
Back.
my injury table in the wrong thing. I'm sorry.
Oopsie poopsie.
and then gonna spend a sorcery point to quicken casting a dissonant whispers. Can I get a wisdom save?
Can you give me just 5 seconds as I have to reopen the roll 20 page?
That's cool. I'm gonna sit
No,
here and
no.
debate what level to cast it at while you do that. So
Alright.
1, 2, do I cast it at level 9, you guys?
Level 9. Always a level 9.
Are you ready yet, Danny?
Oh yeah.
What kind of save is this?
Oh yeah.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom 9.
Alright.
Nice.
Oh hey. It at the end of its turn took
Hold on,
more
hold on,
fire
hold on.
damage
Did you-
if it stayed there.
Hold on a second. Sorry. You quicken that spell, right?
Yep.
All right. And it doesn't it already took the fire damage for its turn. Cuz it doesn't take fire damage when you create the bonfire. It takes fire damage if it ends its turn there. We did the damage when you created it, so it should have happened at the end of its turn.
Alright.
Otherwise you'd be dealing double damage in a turn.
What's wrong with that?
Balance.
When it's used against us.
Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell, a creature must also make the saving throw when it moves into the bonfire space for the first time or ends its turn there.
Okay then. How much damage?
Just a D8.
Right.
So 2 more. Not sure if it makes any difference.
Minus 2, and then minus
Everything makes it little.
15.
Makes
Psychic damage?
Guys, that was all 5s on D6s. Apparently,
yeah, sure, it sure
D6s
was.
don't hate me anymore. All I have to
Yay.
do is not rogue.
Not play rogue.
Yeah. And so it's gonna use its reaction to shove itself against the wall.
It can't because it is restrained. It can't move. It can only move its
Oh,
arm.
it's still
Does
restrained.
it still use its reaction?
It uses its reaction to sit there. 'Cause it can't move.
Then I will be stepping back. Because that's how I actually did it.
Yeah, like it still has to use its reaction. It's just it can't like move. It's half frozen in the. Still trying to break out, but it's half frozen. Did I give it? I didn't. And then I need Floof to roll.
100 or what is it?
Sorry.
It's fine. Just add another lingering injury to my
D20.
list.
The sploosh. Oh boy. Oh, floof.
Sorry. Hold on.
Little intrepid
I
warrior.
really messed up when I accidentally logged off that page. Still trying to get it all set back up.
You're doing great, sweetie.
My lingering injury was death and trauma.
Well, sure. Floof's was. Oh wait, I'm not gonna tell you.
I mean, I just died and had weird dreams every now and again, and I talked to crows.
Okay.
I just want to get
Totally
back
fine.
to my keed.
I think I got it all figured out again.
Oh,
Okay,
I
a
don't need
12
these.
from Floof on the D20 roll. Slashing damage.
Please
So,
know this.
as you bend over, Floof Montgomery to just give them the healing potion, you roll them over and you see there is a very deep and kind of rugged cut across their face.
Oh
Down the right side of their face. Luckily, it missed Floof's eyes. But as you administer the magical healing, you see the wound kind of stitches itself closed, but it leaves
those.
behind a scar. So go ahead and add a trait to yourself, Floof, called Horrible Scar. The
metal.
extent of this wound gives you disadvantage on charisma persuasion checks, but it gives you advantage on intimidation checks.
Ooh.
So I'm no longer cute. I am scary looking.
You're feral.
You're cute to those that know you.
And then
I'm Fluffy!
so
I
sorry.
fucking love that movie so much.
That's so good.
It's Floof, and it will take healing magic of 6th level or higher
Oh, that's never happening.
to fully fix this scar on your face. Floof. The last thing you remember was the searing hot pain in the side of your face, and then everything went dark. You felt, but as you were laying there in this darkness, you could see this tiny floating ball of light kind of in front of you. You could feel it pulling you forward, telling you to get up, that you have to keep going. It felt like a while, and finally you decided to follow it. And as you opened your eyes, you saw Monty leaning down over you, kind of a mix of emotions on his face as he sees your face. And he...
Monty, you'll be like, well, at least you got some character now.
And then he casts a spell at the bone giant and then steps back. You are prone on the ground. What do you do?
I get up and I rub at my cheek where there's a scar.
You can feel it's like hot to the touch. there's a twinge of pain, and you can feel where the fur is missing, and there's kind of this rugged bump, like raised bump where the scar is.
Oh. I will do as a bonus action, I will lick the side of my hand and start rubbing at it, and second wind
Oh.
myself. So that's a D10.
Lick the wound. Oh! Fuck
Oh my
off.
god. Oh my god. Okay. What's that? 4 plus?
It's
3
4.
plus 4,
Yeah, because
okay.
it's 1 plus your fighter level.
Yeah. Alright. So not like great. And then for my action, I'm going to try to hit.
Okay. 14.
Good thing it's still blinded.
It is blinded. You do have advantage.
Oh.
14 hits.
Oh, nice.
Or slashing. Or piercing, I mean.
Did you switch it to the rock?
Is that a free action?
Yeah.
Then yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Or-
4 bludgeoning.
4 bludgeoning. Is vulnerable to bludgeoning. You saw that with Vodka's attacks. Anything else? As you crack into it with your magic club, you see knocking a couple teeth out of its head. It looks at you and kind of gives a raspy groan. You see it grips tighter on its axe, still up.
Okay, well then I'm going to action surge.
Oh.
All right.
So
Oh, shit. Yes.
my action, my bonus action, and then my surge. I'm going to try to hit again with advantage still.
Yep.
Yes.
Come on, come on, come on.
What?
21 hits.
Huh?
Come on. Come on.
No, don't.
Check the dice, make them go away.
So you guys watch as Floof regains their footing, stands up, licks their wounds, grabs their club, and kind of shakes it once as you see the scissors become a rock again. And then Floof kind of runs up the broken rib cage of this bone giant, and one crack across the head, you can see it kind of knocks the jaw loose and a couple teeth fly out as it grabs its battle axe ready to retort with its own attack. And then Floof kind of takes the club down once more, and this time lodges it in the skull between the eyes, and you see the thing falls limp, and its hand lets go of the
Yeah.
axe.
Yes.
Hell yeah, Flu.
And then I just slink into this corner. Mope.
Aw.
Hurts.
Flew for.
Alright, fired. Oh,
Flew for you, okay?
these hurts. Little hurts.
As you guys approach Floof, you can see the scar along the side of Floof, the right side of Floof's face.
It is gnarly.
Oh, that's.
By my blue eye. By my blue eye.
Oh.
Looks bad.
It's bad.
Vodka will.
I pat. I pat over my heart and I say, I'm sorry.
Vodka will hunch down and kind of look over where your eyes, the scar is over your eyes. And just kind of like touch around it gently since it looks like it's healed and is leaving this behind. It's okay, Floof. This is just one of your stories.
Okay, thank you.
Loof, you look real badass now. Hell yeah.
Badass.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Calder approaches Elliot. Good on you. Honestly.
Saved the vial for you, too.
Thank you, Mr. Montgomery. Would you
So we've
like me
been
to roll
traversing this
for
cave.
Skeleton giant.
What are you
Uh,
trying to get off of it?
Well, first off, how big roughly is its skull?
So it
It's also smashed now with its jaw missing.
It still has character.
It's still badass.
so it's Arcana because it's undead.
Okay.
So
First I'll roll that.
You want to hand with
11.
it?
Nah. Calder also has his book.
11. This thing is. I don't think will meet the DC.
He's a
Probably
proud,
not.
independent hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, that you're not really sure what you could do with it. As far as like any special kind of things done, you can collect some of the teeth and bones, but you don't know what good you could really do out of them, except just your basic scrimshaw work.
Alright. He'll just leave it. Well, it's a good thing it stayed frozen. For the most part.
Use the restroom. Talk amongst
Yeah, I
yourselves.
got a little word there when little Mr. Bright Eyes said to put a flame under it.
That did alarm me too, but it looks like the ice held out.
Well, I imagined it wasn't going to last long anyway.
Also very true.
That's fair enough.
But hey, we all survived.
Yeah, we did. Now we did.
So I'm still like kind of just at knee level, just like looking at Floof's face.
Hello.
Hi. Does your face hurt?
Feel like when there is a fish in the net and the net goes down.
I know exactly what you mean. Well, still no sign of our missing fisherman.
Unless the blood and bones there are the fishermen. As Calder points back to the semi odd carnage of fish bones and people bones that
Right.
we walked up to
Yeah.
before
but,
Blue Eyes woke up.
But what is in here that would have done that if it wasn't this thing?
Well,
would it
and
wa-
then Calder walk over to the. You said there was human bone remains amongst like the
Yes.
knucklehead trout.
Yep.
I'd like to investigate those.
Oh yeah, roll medicine.
See what possibly hurt them. 14.
14. Looking over these humanoid remains, you can see that they are relatively more fresh than some of the other bones that are around here, but they have been stripped clean of all flesh and muscle. You can see there are telltale signs of some kind of knife gouges in the bone, as somebody had basically butchered these people, removing the meat.
Baker.
As far as cause of death, it's hard to tell with just the bones.
Oh,
You can
that's
see there are
concerning.
some blunt force damage, though, like some broken bones, so it's possible that they got in a fight.
Could have been a scrap, but these bones were dressed like they were, well, like they were wild game. So you look here, Mr. Sholtari. He'll point at like some of the nicks on like a femur or something like that. Like, that's a blade. Somebody's cutting a little too deep and too hard to strip meat off of bones, but
My concern is only growing if there's someone or something in these caves that did this. But it wasn't until our presence that this was alerted.
I don't think it would be that thing.
No, it wasn't. It reacted to us specifically. And I can't help but be more worried about the ice snake in the sky. I think we should try and be more careful going forward.
There's something in here stripping people for meat like game. That's something we should be wary of.
Like,
Something or someone driven to that. We know what they're capable of.
No, certainly not capable.
I
Well, and now I will gather the dust of the cave floor and pass without a trace.
And while he's doing that, how many giant's teeth can I get from where Floof smashed the giant skull?
Make a check.
What do you want me to roll for the scrimshaw?
Yeah, your scrimshaw equipment. You are able to get 2 out that aren't cracked or broken from the pummeling that Floof gave it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can say 2 frost giant teeth.
Sounds good.
What are the rest of you guys doing? So you see, yeah, you guys are Calder, Sholtari, and Monty were talking about the threat they presume might be deeper in the cave. As Calder walks over and pries a couple teeth from the skull of the frost giant. Floof and Vodka, what are you guys doing?
Probably fussing a little bit over Floof.
Floof doesn't seem to be too bothered anymore.
Mhm.
Just chilling. Probably what I'm doing is just looking at my rock, paper, scissors club and changing it between rock and scissors, just back and forth and back and forth. Like, if I study it enough, I will know which one is correct. Because I seem to be guessing wrong. That's it.
Okay.
Floof.
All right.
Hmm.
What are the?
Floof, are you more?
Are we taking a rest or?
Somebody just cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
We are not resting.
So from this cave or this kind of room in the cave, there's the one exit or the one passage that you came in through, and then there's another one on the other side here.
I'm going to drop Pass Without a Trace. I, as a player, will admit my mistake, and we should do that instead. I think we should. I think we should take a break.
Sleep.
Sure.
I don't know how much sleep we would find in a place like this, but
Okay. Yes.
we.
Sad
can-
place.
I can make a fire and keep us warm for a little bit.
I would just
to
like to be able to use a
gather
hit dice,
info.
probably.
Yeah.
So short rest.
Yes.
I'm good to go.
Yeah, so is Calder.
No, I know.
So Calder will pay attention to one entrance, kind of keep a watch.
Okay, but Floof's
Right.
kind of like half out. Or I guess we could use potions if you want to let Baka swallow a potion quick.
You only have one left.
I mean, if you need
Okay.
healing, you know Calder can heal wounds too.
You guys can take a short rest as an hour.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
just
can
Yeah, I'll
use
take a
some
short
of your hit
rest.
dice.
Did I get anything back for that?
Boop.
The
I
short
get
I
rest
know.
know.
is-
Back, so I'm happy for it.
I know I do, and
Alright, so you guys kind of
Forgot to use my superiority.
kind of
dice.
post up in this room full of bones for an hour and kind of stitch your wounds and repair some of your stuff. Throughout the hour, you continue to hear that low kind of moan, kind of echoing throughout the cave. Here in the cave, it's as deep in the cave as you guys are. It's almost impossible to tell which direction it's coming from. It feels like it's just coming from everywhere, as echoing back and forth throughout the cave. It makes it kind of annoying after a while, and you realize, you know, in somewhat into that hour of like your short rest, there's no way you could have a long rest in here.
yeah, that's what I was kind of
Like, it would-
thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at full health now from one hit die, so that's nice.
Nice.
Okay.
But yeah, after you guys feel a little bit more refreshed and ready to continue on your way, which direction do you choose to go?
Uh,
You can go deeper down this trail, or you can head back towards the frozen stream.
well,
I personally think we need to see this through. It's
Well, I was
possible
saying,
that all these paths lead to one another anyway.
I'm just saying, like the
these-
frozen stream continued north, like
Right.
Yeah, so I'm
So-
not saying to retreat out of the cave. I'm saying go back to the fork.
yeah.
Right.
So, but these bones that we think might have been the fishers, right? Is there any
Don't
way
know.
is there any way to find out?
So there are some
Um,
tatterings of clothing here.
Yeah.
That you pick them up and look through them. You find one of them has the patch of East Haven of its
Guild? Or
of
coat
its
of arms?
heraldry. I'd say, right? That's what it's called.
Yes.
Like the
Which-
town emblem.
Yeah, the town emblem, which is it looks like it should have given you guys the handout of what it looks like.
Yeah.
I will populate it so everyone can see. But you should have a player handout. Basically what it is it looks like a stone tower with a snowflake above it. On a background of blue and brown. And gray. But you can see like a torn patch of somebody who, this East Haven symbol. Now, to know if it's the specific fishers who are from East Haven that you're looking for, it's hard to say, but they definitely had some East Haven clothing on
Right.
them.
We find them. Yay.
Since this blood is for how long did you say these fishermen have been missing, Monty?
Paper says, Tanner, what does the paper say?
10 day?
What?
10 day?
Paper says a 10-day.
Yeah, this blood is a little too fresh for 10 day. Perhaps somebody else went missing for our fisherman. Wound up here.
Not all the blood here is fresh, is it?
I mean, it's fresher. It's also very cold.
Because I thought there was like some older blood and some fresher blood.
There's some
in the
older
same
blood
room.
and there's some fresher blood. The fresher blood you would think happened probably within the last few days.
I mean, nah, you don't want to know my theory on this.
And Spock is kind of
Oh,
like stitched up a
considering-
little and moving around. She'll
Okay.
pick up. Is it the? Said they're wearing like little patches.
There was some clothing that was there, and one of them had a patch from East Haven on it.
Spock will pick up the one that has the East Haven patch. Kind of furrow her brow a little bit. Isn't it normal that guards or soldiers would wear patches, not fishermen or townspeople? Surmising that this is possibly people who have come to look for the fishermen.
It's possible.
So I'll say pretty much anybody besides Vodka and Floof can go ahead, would know this, being from the 10 towns that often fishermen of towns will wear symbols or sigils of the 10 town that they're from when out on the water, in case the
Calder will-
worst happens and their body is recovered.
Yeah, Calder will pipe up with that.
People will know where to send the remains.
It's a means of identification for people who are out on the water. You know, most of the time, like when we were back in Bremen out on the lake, when we saw people from Dragos out on the waters, accidents happen. So they didn't want to make sure to get the bodies back where they belong. So could stand a chance these, or at least this is possibly evidence of our guys.
Okay. So we find it, then we get the coins.
Yeah,
Vodka will
I
hold
mean,
up
job's
the
done.
patch.
It's okay. We did it.
Yep. So you wanna get the hell out of here?
They say how many fishermen were missing on that sheet of paper, Tanner? On that bounty board?
Good question. I'm sure they do.
Was it 5 or did I just like pull that out of nothing?
Let me double check and see if it actually says, or if we'll just make up a number. I believe. Let's go with that. Let's go with 5.
5?
Yeah, it's not specified, so let's say 5.
So how many skulls are in the this pile of humanoid remains?
Or any?
Or if there are any. Yeah, that's actually a good question too.
You don't see any skulls.
Oh, I don't like it.
That's curious. I mean, could be our guys, but can't tell. It's just random bones strewn about, no skulls.
No skulls.
So can't really confirm if they're all gone or not.
I mean, sounds like
Hawthorne says count pelvises.
yeah. Let's count the pelvises.
True. That's true.
Because those hips don't lie.
I just heard a voice, a
I
laugh
hate you.
from somebody who's not here.
Is he
I
branded
got
in
it.
the other room, maybe?
I hate you so much.
So looking through the pile of bones, picking out what you believe to be humanoid pelvises, you count 3.
Oh,
So do we think that some survived then?
maybe. I mean, we don't 100% know if these are our guys either. It's a strong indication, at least maybe one, pointing at the patch Vodka has.
I don't
Why be
have.
separate?
Yeah, right. It's a
I
good
know,
question.
Someone or something is hunting our fishermen. They might be still running.
Hunting, butchering, taking trophies.
Oh,
All 3 distinct and possible.
So this has turned into a preemptive bounty hunt. I don't have a lot of hope that this is a rescue mission at this point.
I mean, I don't want to call it a bounty hunt because this town is shit for the price it puts on bounties.
Well, next time, say you committed murder or something. Well, start
Yeah, but
investigating.
like I was trying to lie.
Oh God, getting darker. Okay, let's start walking down this corridor just a little bit. I just want to kind of peer around the corners here.
Okay. So going around the corner, you see yet another fork.
Oh my God.
The one going straight forward, you see, continues forward and opens up into a larger room. And you can see that it kind of drops off, like it continues and just like drops off, like overlooking of a ledge. And then this side kind of turns the corner, and there are some stairs going down, some crudely hewn stairs going down.
Well, what I know is these people here, and I just point at the bones, likely had family members.
I mean, I can 100% guarantee you that they had family members.
I meant in town, you jackass.
Oh, sorry.
And I'm not comfortable with letting whatever is in here continue taking. But that is just my vote, so whatever it is you all wish to do, I will follow.
I'm with you, Mr. Shaltari. Don't want whatever it is continuing what it's doing and taking from others, because East Haven's doing a good job of that every new moon.
Shaltara, you can see too in that room straight ahead, the glow of the moonlight coming in through there.
In a minute.
Wait, if it's a new moon, how is there moonlight?
You guys are underground, and I've been saying that it's been like this weird silvery moonlight glow this whole time.
Okay, so it's not the actual.
No, it's not the actual moon. No,
moon.
Okay.
That is.
it's like light is coming from
Yeah.
these fissures.
what are those?
Oh, God, what?
So,
Monty
Shaltari,
Light.
as you approach this, you can look down and you can see this large cavern of this cave structure, and below you is this frozen pool. An underground river once spilled into this pool area, filling it with steaming mineral water, and overflowing to the west. The river and the pool are now frozen, and will remain so.
Yeah, but
You're gonna need to give us more details on what's in that water.
what's in the ice?
Yeah.
You can see,
Tanner, what's in the box?
give me a minute. As Monty approach, so you can kind of see the glint of what you see are these kind of figures under the ice. As Monty comes up and sends his light out, you can see down into the ice, and you see the frozen, partially decayed remains of frost giants. 4 of them.
Oh, I touch my cheek and I start backing up. No more. Okay, thank you.
Like, you can see as the light passes over, it just illuminates this partially decayed face of a frost giant, eyes open and icy blue, looking up at the ceiling from underneath the surface of the ice. Each one of them is kind of just suspended there. You're not sure how deep the water is here, or the ice goes here. You can't see the bottom.
But they are suspended. They are not at the bottom. They are like as if they were floating in the water.
Yeah. When it froze, yeah.
I mean,
This
froze.
Yeah, this happened very quickly, but I've heard of anything like this happening.
And then you can see, because where you're at, you're about 10 feet up.
Yeah.
Above the ice.
So would it be a bet to say that this was a frost giant cave and the water drowned them? And for like
Vaka, go ahead and make a... Goliaths would know a bit about frost giants, seeing that they both live in the spine together. Go ahead and make a history check with advantage.
Oh, for fuck!
Oh, wow.
That's
We need
that's
We
disappointing.
need a new engine.
A 2 and a 2.
That's
Quantum.
that's really disappointing.
Quantum roll.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Anybody else can make this check
Fail.
with just a straight check.
Okay.
History.
Yeah, it'd be a history check.
man, my history's a -1.
Damn.
Okay, it would make sense that Elliot
hard
would,
on that.
it would make sense that Elliot would know this. Being that it's kind of morbid, yet fascinating. So now that you've seen this, you see several ice giants. Looking over them, you can see that they are older ice giants. Like they appear elderly. And you've heard stories of these kind of sacred hot springs that the frost giants have, where when they get old and burdensome to their clan, they will make a pilgrimage to these hot springs, where they perform a drowning ritual.
Oh, metal.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
giant
that's so
graveyard.
So you
Let's never go there, Simba.
seeing them here,
Fucking
you kind of
badass.
piece that together, and before the rime, this water would have been hot and like a hot spring.
So cool.
Is it?
And these frost giants
Oh,
came
yeah.
here to
Yeah, like
in there.
I want to give Watsy some fucking credit for this. Like,
Ah, it just reminds me of the Teamer in Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, but no, this is a like a holy site for frost giants. They would come and they would do this voluntarily.
Oh, well, okay, as long as they consented.
Yeah, and like nobody was taking them there and like
Yeah.
holding them underwater.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's a completely part of like their culture.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
the frost giants are also evil, so
Yeah, they
Or
Doesn't
tend to
mean I
be.
can't still feel bad for their
it can be. They're not
elders.
fire giants, but
No.
they're definitely not stone giants.
Well, Floof isn't taking any chances. They backed all the way up to here.
Mhm.
They do not want to keep fighting those.
Are these things like armored, or are they like in?
don't
So
think
what
they
you
were-
can like the parts of it you can see, like you can see shadows of four of them, and then the one that you can actually kind of see enough to realize that it was a frost giant, you can just see like its face, kind of a few inches below the surface of the water. The rest of it is kind of descends down, and you can't really make out much of its body.
Oh, that's even creepier.
God. I'm getting less and less comfortable being in here.
Yeah. So other way.
All right.
Yeah. Other way.
I do not like this cave.
No, I don't think any of us do.
Okay.
Eyes Monty suspiciously.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Monty's like. Yeah. I was
This
telling
cave,
y'all.
Yeah.
Man, if they weren't like just spooky, possibly like reanimating zombies, this would be a gold mine for Calder just to make scrimshaw shit.
All right.
It'd take a long time to hack them out of the ice.
With
know.
dedication and a dig site. Archaeologists.
So you guys-
Risking pissing
Save
off
it.
from frost giants.
So you guys kind of backing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So Vaka, are you staying there? Like, are you still standing over the ledge, like looking down at this
Nope.
hot
I'm
spring?
trying to move my thing.
Okay,
There we
so yeah, you guys kind of back away from the ledge, and as you guys kind of retreat away, the lights that Monty go there kind of follow you, leaving this place back in its kind of off blue silvery glow as you guys continue back down the path. As you arrive at the top of these roughly chiseled out steps in the ice and stone.
Do I know of any type of stone, precious or otherwise, that
What's
would
the way-
be
what's-
giving off?
Why are
What?
you waving, Keely?
Because Floof, according to the map, can see somebody in that room. And so they're waving at people. At
Oh,
the people
gosh.
behind
Okay.
my
Yeah,
party. My party.
So say, okay, what were you saying, Sheltari?
Do I know of any type of stone, precious or otherwise, that gives off light, or that is like luminescent?
Go ahead and roll nature.
Fuck.
Do you want help, Shiltari? Nice. Nice.
So you know there are some stones like quartz and things that could reflect light in a certain way to generate light like this. It wouldn't be natural, so there'd be some kind of energy, some kind of magic. But now having seen a little bit more about this cave, knowing that it was a hot spring, it was a site that was considered important to the frost giants. I think one could assume that there might be some supernatural qualities to the earth here.
Yeah, I think everyone should know that.
And then as you're kind of pondering over the reason, this bioluminescence of the stones around you, you see Floof frantically waving and pointing. Are you guys
What is
stealthing, by the way?
I went silent. I went silent.
Okay, so
Twisted.
you're not stealthing. As you guys turn the corner here, you can see let's see, where's the description here? You see this figure with this sickly grayish purple skin, bulging eyes that seldom blink, and this stringy black hair interwoven with finger bones over the top of this cauldron bubbling with stew. Next to them is a black stone slab, atop of which you can see are parts of something, or better said, somebody.
Oh,
And you
man,
can
it's
see
like an album cover.
she's pulling fistfuls of entrails and putting them into the stew.
Great.
Let me...
Give me a second.
Battle!
Okay.
Here, let me
Everything metal.
show this to you guys.
It better be grisly as fuck.
Oh no.
So yeah, you see this
A
creature.
tasty human stew.
Next to it on this stone
Oh,
slab,
wow.
you see a pile of parts of a couple humans, and she's just pulling handfuls of entrails and putting them into this cauldron that is steaming and bubbling. The cauldron itself has these intricate designs on it that look like what are they called? Half ghost.
Some face shit. You could just say some
Yeah,
face
some
shit.
face
So we can
shit,
turn
yeah.
we can turn around and we can leave now.
Satyrs.
Satyrs, yeah, like satyrs dancing and
You could
with
say it was a
dryads.
bacchanalial scene.
yeah, sure, whatever. Travis, flex your art degree on us.
I have a minor
I
in
thought
art
those-
history. And this is the first time in 9 years I've been able to use it.
The millennial dream.
I used my art degree today, Mom.
But she notices Floof waving and flashing. And Floof, you also notice while you're waving at this person that there is a familiar little ball of light kind of bobbing up and down next to her.
Oh, like the one in the picture?
Yes. The one in the picture.
I just start thumping at my chest.
But yeah, she looks up at you all and says, "Oh, good. The stew was lacking a little something." And she raises her fingers and she snaps them. What do you guys do?
Monty just puts his hands out to the side. You think you need like some paprika or something?
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing with these people?
You see, she snaps again and looks frustrated. She's like, "Huh. That useless bag of bones. Suppose I'll have to handle this myself.
Oh, good, we killed it already.
And then she looks at you and says, she looks at you because you asked, what are you doing with these people? And she says, isn't it obvious? Creating an evening snack.
Snake in the cauldron. Oh my god.
That's it.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
stew.
That is your
You could-
only motivation here.
You could try to freeze it.
Jesus. Oh, it is. Trust me, it is plenty of stew. I just like a little bit of extra flavor.
You don't want that stew, Floof.
No. No more stew.
Did
Well,
The spirit is there.
You guys all kind of walk in.
I mean,
No.
yeah, but like I'm not approaching.
No,
You
but
know?
like, can she see you all, or
I swear
are
I
some
can't
of
see
you like,
her.
are some of you kind of hiding
Monty
back?
will like be coming down the stairs.
Yeah, like I have addressed her, so like I assume she can see me. Can I kind of just like to the side, like just kind of below my breath, under my breath to Monty? Do you have any idea what we're dealing with here?
In your head, I got a hunch. Uh, you want me to try and talk us back out of this, or are you looking for a fight?
I'm waiting. I'm just kind of waiting. I'm just kind of. Is she like doing anything? She said like she snapped her fingers and then she's like, I guess I have to do this myself. Is she like acting on that in any way, or is she just kind of like cooking?
No, she's just still like standing there. She stopped putting things into the stew, but she's still kind of standing with the cauldron between you and her.
Just
As
watching.
this like thing of, well, yeah, you guys kind of, that's why I want to know where you're standing. Like, I would like to get where
like
you guys are
Chaltari, you're probably
positioned
like,
before
oh,
we
sorry.
start
I
going
was
off
still
with
looking
like
at
the
the
different types of
handout.
conversations that are happening.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the handout, forgetting that we were on this map. Okay, I'm right about here, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, because that it would change things. So, like, Vaka, are you still tucked back around the corner, or are you in the room?
Oh yeah, if everybody's in, I'll come in too.
Like, so you guys are all kind of standing where she can see you all.
Yes.
Calder.
Except
Calder's,
for-
Calder's gonna try to stick against the wall and try to slink to the shadow a little bit.
All
Okay.
right. Yeah, so as you kind of all kind of come down the stairs, you see she's just like, oh, quite a few of you, I see. And it appears more capable than the last visitors. Oh, what brings you here?
Hello, I am Faloof. You are like me?
I don't believe so.
No,
Uh,
flute.
Okay.
Ma'am, pardon me and pardon my friends here for intruding on what I'm starting to gather as your home. We were sent out looking for a couple of fishermen. I assume, and he gestures towards the pot. We may have found them.
These gentlemen here that thought they could, just barge into my home. These home intruders? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, and
Home
apologies.
intruders like yourselves?
Well, we were not aware that anybody about it here, and look, hospitality means the world to me. And if
Come join our tavern.
you can just take my apology. I am the proprietor of an inn, and so I really.
And we need a good cook.
No, no, stop now.
And that trail's mighty nice.
Okay.
Look, I apologize for our intrusion. We'll gladly be on our way. You'd allow it. Or at least I would. You thought about putting up signs around here saying, like, peep out?
So you see she kind of eyes you, and you see that the light next to her. She just kind of raises her hand and it goes away. And she looks at you. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh.
So she's like, so you only come looking for the fisherman and nothing else?
You just need to know what happens to him, and I can see what happened to him.
Well, I could let you leave, but who's to say
Baka
you
does a
won't
low
return
growl.
and with more? I really don't want to move. Not again. I quite like it here.
You only do
And
this to
go.
these people. Oh.
What was that, Flu? Sorry.
Yeah, what Flip
Your,
said.
where your friend go?
My friend?
Make like a
Uh.
circle with my hands, like the little light.
Oh. Perceptive one. Do not need to worry about their whereabouts. They're close.
In your heart?
Baka will reach down and touch Lucy's ear in a gentle. It's a gentle motion.
I suppose you could say close.
Okay.
You did this to these people because they intruded. You did not. You did it to survive.
I did it because I could.
Kind of just
I did it because my stew was bland. And I did it because they were here. Just like you're here now.
So you killed these men because your soup was bland.
Quite. It's been a while since I've had good soup.
Baka just tightens the grip on her axe.
Tanner, may I roll for stealth?
You may.
Blah. Okay. Calder's just gonna have his bow at the ready and to snap around the corner if shit goes down. So he's gonna have like an arrow knocked.
when you finish this stew, what will you do then?
I suppose
Go
I'll
after
start
more?
making the next batch. And at that, Calder, you
Oh.
18 to hit?
Oh,
To me?
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah, that hits.
oh,
Tapped
oh,
me
oh.
at all in my blind fighting radius? Whatever, just hit him.
You
Hmm.
take 8 lightning damage as
From the
that little
ball?
glowing light reappears behind you.
Oh, so it came around the backside.
Son of a bitch!
And I need you all to
fuck.
roll initiative.
God damn it.
Potty break.
Yep, I'm gonna do potty break too.
Okay.
Right.
It is
almost 8 o'clock,
7:50.
right?
Yeah, it's 7:50. Can you guys go a little later, or should we pick this up next week?
I've got to wake up at 2 in the morning for work.
Okay, yeah, we all pick up then next week with the
Oh,
fight
Jesus.
with Maud Chiselbone.
Maud McButtface.
We didn't even like. Oh God, we didn't even like get her name. Oh, every conversation we attempt spirals just into
Oh, fish face.
into nothing. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's a cannibalistic cave witch. I don't know.
I don't know if they're cannibals. I don't know if you consider them people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I kind of asked Monty like,
Does that make it better or worse?
I don't know.
So there really wasn't much you could do because, like, obviously she's not gonna let you leave because she doesn't want you to go tell people that she's here. The conversation basically just gave her the time that she wanted to get the will-o-wisp behind you.
And behind me,
I mean,
it did.
Yeah.
There's probably one thing I could do, but
I see it now. Montgomery
I
walks up
know.
to the cauldron. Hey, baby. Let's see you and I get out of this cave. Find a nice little cabin. Hmm?
Jesus Christ.
I see you like to play with entrails. You seem my type.
Yeah, she's kind of
Rocket
gross.
trails. Well,
Yeah,
let's
she's
see
like
what
a
that
fish
entails.
face.
Yeah,
She
You
looks like
wanna-
she came from like the village of Innsmouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, you wanna play in my trails?
yeah. She's good. Gross. Okay, I'm done.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still
We'll be
out
back.
here, you like.
I know what I just walked into, and I'm afraid to ask. So, what's next? What's now?
Curtis has to get up at 2 a.m. So, and it is almost 8 o'clock. So we're gonna go ahead and call the session now, and we will pick up with this fight next week. That's right, 3 weeks in a row.
Holy shit.
We might be a tad more tired next Sunday and a bit more sun crispy because it is campiversary.
That's right.
But I should be mead drunk if.
We fighting it?
Jeez.
You'll be
next
meat
session.
drunk on a Friday.
We're fighting it next
I should
session?
still
It's-
be
it's-
mead drunk.
Look, blame your husband. And
Damn.
his-
2 a.m.
and his need to work
Yeah.
and the mortgage he thinks he has
So
to
what
pay.
you're saying is blame capitalism.
Yes.
I mean, you can do that.
Okay, I think everyone here is down with that. So
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we'll be
comrade.
back. We'll be back next week at the same time for the conclusion of the Maul Chiselbone encounter. Chiselbone.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
hey.
Her
Bye.
father was a Murloc.
Finger guns.
Probably.